Sometimes, just when you think you've seen all that gaming has to offer, a new game comes around that makes you go, how did no one ever think of this before? The game I'll be talking about today, Baba Is You, is one such game that hit the scene just recently and brought with it a really unique style of gameplay. Before I jump into my review of this game though, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Did you love it, hate it, or something else entirely? Feel free to let me know in the comments below. With that out of the way, let's jump in. Baba Is You is a puzzle game created by Finnish indie developer, and I'm sorry if I butcher this, Arvi, Hempuli, Teikari, and currently available for PC and the Nintendo Switch. Deceptively simple in its premise, the game has you play as Baba, a small rabbit-like creature that must make its way through various levels of increasing complexity. However, being that this is a puzzle game, you don't just complete levels by doing something as straightforward as, say, platforming, but instead have to manipulate the rules of each stage to progress. I know this sounds weird, but bear with me. Basically, the game works like this. Each stage is a small 2D space containing all of your objects, obstacles, and characters, as well as corresponding words that describe the rules of the puzzle. To solve each puzzle, players need to rearrange the words to create new rules altogether. In the first stage, for instance, we see a small white rabbit, the titular Baba, a yellow flag, and a set of 3 rocks that separate them. We also have our rules for the stage. Baba is you, flag is win, wall is stop, and rock is push. Since one rule says that Baba is you, that means that I play as and control the bunny. Since rock is push, that means I can walk up to and push aside the rocks. And since the flag is win, I can touch the flag to complete the stage. Easy, right? However, as levels progress, they get a little more complex and can require more thought. For instance, in another stage, we have the same rules of Baba is you, flag is win, wall is stop, and rock is push. But there is now water on the screen, and we have a new rule that says water is sink, meaning that anything that touches the water disappears into it. Well, this definitely changes things up, and your first thought will be of how you can use the rocks to open up a path to the flag. You can also stop and change the rules. Instead of flag is win, why not make it so rock is win? And simply touching the nearby rock completes the stage. After all, it doesn't matter who you are or what the goal is, as long as the requirements are met. Now, it should be of no surprise to anyone, seeing as how I am taking the time to discuss the game, but I really enjoyed it. I think that this is a very well made indie title, and that the thought put into this premise, as well as each of the puzzles, is incredible. It is a game that really requires you to think, but once you get into it, it is quite satisfying making your way through each level. Not only that, but I think that the fact that you can get through levels in a variety of ways is also a plus. Well, I don't know if it is true for each level, especially as you get deeper into the game, due to the ability to mess with the rules, including who/what you play as and what the goal is. I have seen levels completed differently, so the fact that the creator even planned that with this in mind is awesome. With that being said, I can't really say that there are any negatives to this little game. I guess if I were to be nitpicky, I could say that the fact that this is all puzzles is a negative, like the fact that there isn't a story or anything else really going on. However, as I said, I think that would be on the nitpicky side, since it promises you a unique puzzle game and definitely delivers on that. So yeah, short and simple review guys, but this game is great. If you love puzzle games or activities that make you think, then I think you will love Baba Is You. Boasting a deceptively simple premise that really works, and even accounts for completing levels in different ways, I think that creator Arvi Teikari hit himself a home run, and that this game is definitely worth supporting. Running for about $14.99, I would say that this is a must-have for anyone on PC or that owns a Nintendo Switch. But hey, that's just my opinion. And remember, don't take anything I say too seriously. After all, I'm just the Wannabe Reviewer. Thanks for watching.